Hey everybody, back at the whiteboard here. Got me bundled up, a little chilly today. Still got it done though. A lot of you guys did too. Great work, great participation again today. We are here to talk about Friday's workout. The weeks are just flying by. It's another week past. Let's plow through. Let's hit this weekend with a full head of steam. I got a great one planned for Saturday. But let's not look past this one here. For tomorrow, Friday, we have the Rump Pump, and it's going to be exactly that. This is your at-home daily WOD number 25 for Friday, 4/10/20. And what you have here is 5 rounds for time. You're going to start with 20 kettlebell swings. That's Russian, so that's eye level. I'll demo those. Then you're going to hit 10 single arm kettlebell suitcase deadlifts, right side. Then you'll hit 10 single arm kettlebell suitcase deadlifts, left side. And then you'll finish the round up with 20 sumo deadlifts. RX weight is 70-53. You can scale that to a workable weight. For a workout like this, don't just try to blast through it super fast. Make sure you're getting all the benefits of each rep, moving super deliberately, just being cognitive of the posterior chain and what we're trying to do with this workout. So don't just try to blast through those 10 single arms, right? Do them nice, slow, and controlled. Focus on pumping up, getting the blood flow to the hammies and glutes. All right, and I'll demo what this is gonna look like. For our warm-up, we're gonna do 50 tiny kettlebell swings, right? Those are the hip drives or the butt squeezers, I call them. You wanna go for unbroken. The magic is in the unbroken. So 50 tiny kettlebell swings, just a belly button height, and you're just squeezing your glutes every time. Just bam, 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 as tight as you can. Once you're done with that, you'll simply lay on your back, and you're gonna do 25 glute bridges. That should get all the blood flow to the hammies and glutes, and finish the warm up with some mini rounds. So you'll do some swings, some single arm kettlebell deads, both sides, practice some sumo deads, and then get ready to give her hell. All right, let's talk about the warm up first. We're gonna do 50 tiny swings. So we're gonna pick this up to here, hip hinge, butt squeeze, butt squeeze, butt squeeze. When I say butt squeeze, you're squeezing as tight as you possibly can, all right? And that bell doesn't go any higher than belly button, right? Or let's say belt line. And then we're gonna keep that above the knees, all right? So not this big swooping motion. It's gonna look like this. Shoulders down and back. I'm gonna pick this up. Hip hinge, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 10 and I'm feeling it already. All right, you'll do 50 of those, just squeezing the glutes. That's gonna get the blood flow to those, to that posterior chain. Then you'll do 25 glute bridges. So you'll just lay on your back, get our feet kind of in a comfortable position. You can play around with your feet distance, how far away from your glutes. Find a comfortable position here. Hands to the side. We're simply just gonna raise our hips and squeeze our glutes. Hold it for a 2-second count. It's gonna look like this. 1, 2. Squeeze. Squeeze. Hit a couple there. Maybe move your feet up a little bit. See what that feels like. Ooh, feel that more in the hammy. Squeeze. So you're gonna do 25 of those, all right? Nice and slow and controlled. There's no sense in rushing through any of this warm-up stuff. Then hit some mini rounds like I said before. All right, let's talk about the Rump Pump. You're gonna do 20 kettlebell swings to eye level, all right? So like I said before, it's a hip hinge and a butt squeeze. But instead of stopping here, we're gonna go up to here, all right? Hip hinge, butt squeeze. Notice my chest is down. I have a neutral head tilt, right? My eyes are down. Squeeze, squeeze, all right? Those are gonna look like this. When you pick this up, make a triangle. So we'll go feet, feet, bell. Make a nice triangle. When I pick this up, I'm gonna use that momentum here to get into my first swing. It's like a pendulum, okay? Shoulders down and back. Notice my lions, my shoulder, or my straight back. Hip hinge, squeeze. 1, 2, 3. All right, everything's nice and tight. Rib cage down, hammies and glutes are doing the work. The arms are just the lever. They're not doing any of the work. The big muscles are. All right, you'll do 20 of those. Then we're gonna do 10 suitcase style. So right, gonna be to the side of deadlift. So I'm gonna hip hinge. Same thing, notice my chest is down, eyes are down. I'm simply just gonna drive through the heel, stand up and squeeze my glutes. Send the hips back, squeeze the glutes. So I'm elongating my hamstrings, and then I'm squeezing my glutes at the top, okay? It's gonna look like this. Notice my head tilt. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna have to keep your midline nice and tight so that doesn't pull you down, all right? That's the beauty of working with one dumbbell. You'll do 10 there. Switch sides, shoulders down and back. Make sure the hips are square, the shoulders are square, right? It's not pulling me down. Abs on nice and tight. Send the hips back. Notice where I'm hitting the mat with the kettlebell. It's right at my ankle. Right? It's not out here. That would put me in a poor position and I'd be rounding forward. So nice straight line, right down from the ankle. Midline nice and tight, okay? 10 on that side. Then sumo deads. We're gonna go wide feet, toes tracking with a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna put my hands right here on my quads. And I'm simply gonna bend down until I pick this up. Now here I wanna keep my chest up a bit, okay? It's not the big hip hinge. So we're gonna keep my chest up, but the initial movement is hips back as well. So you're gonna load the hips back, then I'm gonna bend my knees, pick this up, and go to work. Big squeeze here. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. This is a good one, guys. So get that fire going. All right, if you have a dumbbell, all things stay the same, okay? If we're doing our swings Russian, if you're swinging one of these, get 2 hands on it, hip hinge. Okay, for the single deads, shoulders down and back. I'm gonna choke up on this a little bit, and I'm gonna set my hips back. Really working the hammy and glutes. Shoulders down and back. And then sumos, turn the bell, feet go the same, 45 degrees. Okay, put my hands here, hips go back, bend the knees, work from here. Okay, name of the game is butt squeeze. Get the blood flow to the posterior chain. All right, enjoy that one, guys. We'll check in tomorrow night with our Saturday workout. Have fun with this. Peace.